Hello, Melody Lovern here. I'm so excited that you have chosen to click on this video. And I want to talk to you a little bit about a new phase of my life and some doors that the Lord is clearly opening for my team and I. Formerly, I was with an organization and ministry called Undone Redone. And my team and I have stepped into a new phase, a new season, same calling, working with women that are betrayed, working with women that are going through toxic relationships. But I'm really excited to share some of this with you. And I'm going to share my screen so that I can walk through these slides with you all. And just want to share a little bit about this new exciting ministry. The new ministry that I'm stepping into as executive director is called Togetherness Project. And our mission is women helping and empowering women through unexpected hardships. We do this through three things: coaching, courses, and faith-based communities. Romans 8:27 and 28 says, "And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God. And we know that God works all things together for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose." So I want to talk a little bit just about our values, our programs. I'm so excited about you meeting the team, and then really some monthly champions that we can talk about as well. Our missional values for our Togetherness team are humble. We are here to serve and help others. Primarily, we work with women, but we are very much about being kingdom focused, about reorienting people to the hope of the gospel. And then just intentionality as a team player, intentionality in all the parts of our lives, but everyone bringing their unique gifts to the team. That's the beautiful thing about this, is we all have unique skills and we all have unique gifts, and to bring those to a team just absolutely, as the body of Christ, makes such a beautiful tapestry. But also that the intentionality goes into every area of our lives: physically, relationally, emotionally, and spiritually. Our internal values as a team is we are using the acronym BREATHE. And so much of what we do with women is regrounding and breathing and mindfulness and just being in the presence of the Lord, but just regrounding ourselves when we get triggered or when a past memory comes up, things like that. And so our acronym is BREATHE. And so what that looks like is be a student. We're going to always be learning and growing, learning from others, really leaning in with curiosity about the people that we walk with, but really also surrounding ourselves with people that are like-minded and growing, and being a student at all times. Responsibility is really important, both taking responsibility for what we do, but just being responsible in our day-to-day work as a team. Evangelism, we not only want to spread the gospel, but I'm really focusing in on discipleship and multiplication. So I want to train and lead women to train and lead other women, and I want to pour into those women that are serving our ladies. And so I'm really passionate about that. Accountability and integrity in all that we do, especially in the nature of some of what we have been through over the last year and a half. Integrity is so important to me. Trust and vulnerability, both not just in who we are, but trust and vulnerability really spread throughout our team, whether that's time to step into conflict, confrontation, things like that, but just trust as a team that we are for each other, we have each other's backs, and really focused on continuing just the mission. Humble in all that we do. And then one of the things as we walk with men and women, primarily women that are going through crisis, just to be able to exercise and play together, to laugh together is really an important thing for me. We have 3 programs that we are focused on. And our goal is not to, right out of the gate, tell a woman to stay married, tell a woman to divorce, anything like that. Our focus is her healing and her restoration to herself, so that whatever decision that she has to make, she's in the most healthiest place. And so we do this through three primary different programs. Those programs are most likely group coaching, and they come with a course as well as a community. So all three of them really hold hands with one another. But Life Beyond Betrayal is really the program that we've been doing since 2015, where we take women through surviving trauma beyond betrayal, and then we move her through grieving beyond betrayal, and then we basically move into reclaiming and rebuilding her identity in Christ. So that is a very long 9-month program. And then she gets to come out of that program and come into Birmingham, where we do a retreat together to really celebrate her graduation, to where now she can move outside of this world, back into the world, in her community and all the things. Then toxic relationships are something that is very, very real today. Most everybody has either experienced a toxic relationship or maybe even been in a toxic relationship. And so we have put together a coaching program as well as a course and community around covert narcissism, really understanding what it is, how to maneuver in relationship with somebody who might be gaslighting, manipulating, deflecting, all those types of things, and really help somebody get the tools that they need to not only cope with this person that might be toxic, but really to be able to set up healthy boundaries and those types of things. And then finally and lastly, we have a coaching program and course called The New Codependency. This is a book out by Melody Beattie that really helps us understand caretaking, but how that caretaking can move into enabling behaviors. We all have some codependency, but to really understand where that can be healthy and where that can shift into unhealthy behaviors. And so those are our three programs that we offer. Basically, we believe as a ministry that when somebody is in pain or a difficult, destructive type relationship, that it basically makes them forget about who God is, who the world is, and that world becomes very unsafe, especially if it's their partner in a covenant relationship. And so our goal as a team is really to serve women, to create a safe space for them to share their stories and really reorient them to the gospel. Here's our team. We have a phenomenal team. Some of these women have been with me for many, many years. And so I'm so excited to share these with you. We have a number of women that are recovery coaches: Heather, Melissa, Rhonda, and myself. And then Leslie has been an executive assistant for many, many years, but is moving into content and curriculum director. That is her skill set, that she is helping me create courses. And we're so excited to continue to develop content and curriculum, because we continue to see the Lord redeeming technology so that we can get this technology, we can get this curriculum and content to everybody out there. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We have Lynn, that is our finance director, Tanya, who's a volunteer who can love and help and support and pray with women. We also have a prayer team that has been with me for over a decade. And then we have a new social media intern named Julia. So we're really, really excited. So this is just some of the team that you see in the day-to-day serving women. But we have a beautiful board of directors, and we have ladies that are constantly praying for everything that we do. We need more prayer partners that are really committed to praying for not only the women that we serve, but the families that are in crisis. We're looking for more people to pray, so that when we meet with a church, or whether we meet with a couple in crisis, or whether we meet with a woman group coaching, that they can really be praying specifically and really in a very committed fashion. We're looking for monthly partners to come alongside us. We have women that need scholarships, and so that's going to be something that we look for. And then just other volunteers who can text women, who can pray with women. Those are going to be really, really important. Again, our services, our coaching, we have a trauma trainer on staff, but that trainer will begin to coach other women on trauma. Continuing to develop curriculum. We really want to get into the churches to really teach them more and more about being trauma informed, so that women and men that come into the church really seeking help are not having more and more trauma from a spiritual standpoint. And then a podcast. And really excited about this podcast. It's only been in the making for about the last 6 to 8 months. But what I'm excited about is that this is another way for us to redeem technology. And we have more and more people listening to these each and every week. We only do 2 podcasts a month, but I'd love to get to that, to a place where we're putting out content every week. And what really excites me about the podcast is where these are being downloaded. So we can see, I can go to Listen, and which is a platform that hosts our podcast, and I can literally see the different countries that are downloading that podcast. And that is really exciting when we talk about discipleship and multiplication. And when I scroll over this geographic map, I can see where a podcast is being downloaded, where maybe the gospel of Jesus is not in that country or in that specific region. And I can see that a podcast is being downloaded. So that's really, really exciting. Just want to again remind you that our team is available. We are here to pray with you. We are here to encourage you. And I just wanted to read this testimonial to you. When I found this ministry, finally someone was being honest with me. They validated my feelings because the person that I looked to the most, I no longer knew due to the lies and secrets his sin had created. I learned that I did not cause this, that I could not cure it, and that I could not control it. This helped me remove the shame and the temptation to hide what was really going on and do the work to heal. So finally, I want to just close with Deuteronomy 31:6 that says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or tremble at them, for the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not fail you or forsake you." And here's our information that you can get in touch with us if you have any questions, if you have any comments. If you want prayer, please reach out to us. You can go to togethernessproject.com and reach us there. You can peruse through the website and see our board of directors that we have on there, our team, many of the services that we provide. You can click on the links there. But here is my information if you need to reach out to me via cell, if you need to reach out to me via email, and we'll have more and more email addresses for you to reach out to the other women on the team. But do reach out to us. We're excited about what the Lord is doing. We're excited about more and more women to serve in couples in crisis. And thank you for being here.